Okay, there we go. We are live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Sorry we're a
Hi.
little bit late. I had some stuff I wanted to go over with the group of people here and didn't want to talk about it on stream because top secret
It's a
early
secret.
development stuff. Ammo's camera's already lagging. We're off to a good start. What's your camera quality set to, by the way?
Like the resolution?
Yeah, like if you click on the
High?
cogwheel,
480?
switch it to default. Now talk.
Hello?
It's synced up, yeah.
Let's see what
Yeah.
happens if I change it. And it doesn't look any different.
No, keep it on default. For some reason, default works better, and it doesn't. Like I said, you're not losing any quality. That way, you're not glitching all over the place and giving people nightmares. Fucking coming out of the screen like the chick from The Grudge.
I think
Or
that's
that
a
was the ring.
staple of the show now.
Probably.
That was the ring.
I only came here to watch Ammo freak people out with her laggy camera.
I haven't
Ruined.
played competitive Overwatch at all, or ranked Overwatch at all. I've just been
People
so
just
busy doing
leave.
shit.
I feel like I'd bang
I
my
get
head
salty.
against a wall.
47.
So what's up, Paul,
Yeah.
Variel, Cold?
I haven't
How's
finished my
everybody doing
placement.
tonight? So, what do you guys remember from last time?
WWE chief guy.
Yeah, Lambrock there taught us all
That
kinds
was
of.
very obnoxious.
Yeah, I spent most of it out on a hill, so but I'm inside now,
Being sneaky.
You made it
avoiding
inside.
getting stabbied.
It's probably for the best. So you guys are able to take pretty much the most direct route back to Camp Candlemast, but it's still gonna take you a few days of travel, at least 2. So
Okay.
your first day of travel went by, nothing happened. Everybody roll a d10. Alright, I have to roll something.
Before we wander away from there were some questions left unanswered, and the Oracle never finished her divination ritual.
Yes, you did. I remember telling somebody specific something. Trip, because you were asking what?
I was asking about crystals and took a big clear crystal back.
She did the ritual to where we could find arcane artifacts, not
Right.
crystals.
Well, the two might go hand in hand. Because I remember I told you guy about the death of an elk. Kodos! Coming in with the air horn. Thank you very much, sir, for that $2 holla. Good to see you, brother.
You feeling better, Kodos?
Archer
He's getting sick
extraordinaire.
again.
Well, knock it off, Kodos. Quit getting sick.
Yeah, you told us Elk's death will mark the way.
Told you.
That was the arcane artifacts, and not the way to up through the melt. Okay.
Right, that was to the way to
Oh.
arcane artifacts.
Yeah.
Okay.
like other places like this that looked like they were built by wizards.
Okay. And then I know I didn't get an answer on the red fletched arrows. You told me
You're
we'd come back to it.
roll intelligence. Roll an intelligence save with advantage.
Intelligence save, advantage.
Yeah, it's a low DC. You're pretty sure that the red fletched arrow came from their tribe. It would be a hell of a coincidence if it didn't.
Great. Great. Motherfuckers.
But all that tells you is that somebody who had one of their arrows killed the dude back at the camp.
Sure. Yeah, that's what that tells me.
Oh, the other guy was an elf, wasn't he?
Trip, take 25. Yes, he was. The murdered was an elf.
Yep. Cool. Alright. It catches me up.
All right. Anybody else have any questions? Don't worry, I won't yell at you. We had an interesting session last time, so I expected things to get lost in the mayhem.
Did they
Yeah.
say what kind of magical artifacts, or was it just like possibly books?
Could be books, could be other. Who knows what survived this long?
Okay.
Like, you know that at least at one time there was books in the grotto where the Guardians have made their home, but they've all long since decayed and they're gone now. So, Trip, roll an intelligence save with advantage. See if your character would put kind of two and two together or have this kind of knowledge. Yeah, you're pretty sure that, like, if there were books there of any, like, real arcane significance, like, it's like low-level spells that would protect books and keep them from decaying. So probably nothing super important was lost, or they might have had a different method for storing information, basically.
Okay.
So it kind of like piques your interest a little bit that, like, that's weird. Like, if it's wizard school, there should definitely be books there. So maybe it wasn't like a main school or something like that. Because, like, of other, like, magocracies, basically, that have existed in the world where, like, mages are the ruling class. So, like, even though something, like, shows arcane significant, like architecturally might look like a place of arcane importance, like, if their society was run by mages, like, of course all the architecture would look like mage schools and stuff like that. So for all you know, it could have been just like tax records or that were in these books. Like, you just find it unusual that, like, they wouldn't have protected their knowledge better.
Interesting. Could they have been sorcerers?
Again, it didn't strike you that way. Like, sorcerers aren't really typically going around making schools or, like, banding together. Like, whereas, like, if you had to compare them on, like, the lawful and chaotic aspect, like, wizards would be lawful because it takes diligence and study to learn how to use magic, whereas with sorcerers, it just kind of comes naturally. It's, like, in your blood. You and you might not even understand how it works. Whereas wizards know exactly how it works. You know what I mean?
In D&D, can anyone become a wizard, or do you need to have, like, something special about you?
Well, you have
Like
to have
to
a high
train.
intelligence. I mean, you could be like a half orc wizard with like a 6 intelligence, but you wouldn't be able to cast any spells. Uh, yeah, because I believe still in 5th edition they have the rule that, like, in order to cast a spell, you have to have X amount, or like 10 plus the level of the spell as intelligence. Usually that's the way it works, something like that. So, like, if you wanted to cast a 9th level spell, you would need a 19 intelligence. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
You can't be a dum-dum.
I will agree with that, bad boy. I will definitely agree with that. Yeah, a lot of people are asking me about Dead by Daylight, and, like, I'm just not into it. Like, I've watched other people stream it, and it's just like... I mean, it seems decent enough, but the environments, I think, is what kills it for me. Because they're not really, like, great. You know what I mean? Like, they're okay, but it's kind of like formulaic in a way. Like, it seems like everything's evenly spaced apart, and there's always this number of interactive things around everything, and, like, each node basically is exactly the same. So, like, I think if they made the maps more dynamic, that would make it a lot more interesting to me. Or even, like, randomly generated. That'd be fucking horrifying, because...
They apparently are randomly generated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Well, they need
since
to
the update
have more
they've been
randomization then, I guess.
changing. I like it. I think it's
Is
a good
it
game.
an early access game?
No.
Oh.
That's my one complaint about the game is
Oh.
they released it right after, right before E3, and Friday the 13th was having their big gameplay reveal.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that either. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, people seem like they're enjoying it, and it looks like a decent game, but it just doesn't interest me. It just... Whatever it
I'm
is that
having a
makes me
blast.
find a game interesting, it just doesn't have it. Like, it does not tickle my pickle. In any way, shape, or form.
Oh my.
But I like the
didn't
concept.
think I could get saltier about a game when I played Overwatch, and then I played the killer in that.
Yeah, your feelings get hurt in there. It can happen. Like, I think it's one of those things you kind of have to play it, because there's just something about it. It gets really fucking tense. And like Trip was saying, it's really easy to get salty in that game.
But anyway,
Yeah.
back to D&D. So you guys, like I said, made it through your first day of travel. She is leading the group, so you guys can line up behind her.
Now that she's not all bloody with all the shit kicked out of her, does she look capable enough to be leading while I go to the back?
She's been healed. Like,
Right.
she's
But does she
basically,
look...
since they got her back and performed their magics on her, she looks fine.
Yeah, I don't mean healthy, I mean capable.
Yeah, I mean, she's wearing like what you assume is a warrior tribal garb. She's got
Okay.
weapons, and she seems to know what she's doing with them.
Okay. Then I'll pull up the rear on this one.
I mean, she's not wearing any, like, armor per se, but...
Which is the bearing of someone who's accustomed to getting into a fight.
Yeah, maybe not in, like, a brawny type of sense, but...
Yes, yeah. Yep, no, I get you. The sheen of an adventurer.
Yes. She has that Lucy Lawless piercing Xena the Warrior Princess stare.
Alright, maybe I'll be second in line then. All right, that's right. I
Maybe
rolled a
across
1
the
on my
nipples.
charisma check to seduce her.
We need to unite the tribes.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah,
I forgot I rolled a 1 to woo.
you tried that last time, so it ain't happening. Is that guy?
That's all right then.
Is that the marching order you guys want?
People are a bunch of murderers.
Which way are we going? South? East? That way?
This way.
That way?
This way.
That way?
Yes. The only way that looks like you should be able to go on this map.
Who's charging ahead? Come back!
I feel safe near Princess Lady.
Okay, Garrett and Woody, give me a perception.
It's not
Okay.
a 1.
Woody, you hear something behind you. Like,
Hi, it's me.
like ever
Yeah,
so,
I was gonna say it's Garrus.
you know it's not Garrett.
Mm.
Alright, I kind of walk a little bit slower and whisper to Garrett, someone's behind us, or someone or something is behind us.
I'm going to do the patented, what?
Huh? So Seraphina and Spruce, what are you guys doing?
Did he
Taking
tell us or
notes.
just him?
I just told Garrett.
I'm following Warrior Princess Lady.
Yes.
Okay, both of you roll perception.
One moment.
Okay,
Well,
you both noticed that Woody and Garrett have stopped. And they're
The other
whispering
guys
something
stop.
to each other.
I
They're
turn
whispering
around. I
things.
stop and turn around and look at them, and I'm like,
I heard something
How loudly did you say that?
loud enough for them to hear it.
"Well, we're not far. We're like standing 5-10 feet away."
Alright, so the princess kind of like walks to the back of the party, like makes her way past all of you. And she's gonna take a look.
Just as the princess walks by, it's like, it's nice to see that you're not screaming at me, Moppet.
She just ignores you. Like, in general, she doesn't strike you as a very talkative person. Woman of action.
And a screamer.
She's a screamer. She screams.
Oh, awesome. She kind of like crouches down into like a battle stance and says something is stalking us.
Oh boy.
Well, I just kind of like, yeah, I kind of figured that by telling everyone that there's something behind us.
No, she means it like stalking you, not just behind you. There's a difference.
Sir, you are being hunted.
Yep. So, I will give you guys all one free action. You can move, you can draw weapons, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yep. Hammer being unslung.
Can I draw my weapon and do Mask of the Wild? Like just step to the side here in the foliage.
How long does it take to cast Mask of the Wild?
Let me look real quick. Let me look in the book. I don't think it says the time, how long it takes. Hold on.
It should.
Yeah, they say like instantaneous or one standard action or something.
Or is it a spell or is that a class feature?
It's a class feature.
Oh, okay. Well, it should still tell you what it takes to activate it.
Let me see. Oh wait, no, that's a race feature. So page 21. Yeah, it doesn't say. It just says you can attempt to hide even when you are only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena.
Okay. Hiding is considered an action. So if it's a 5 foot, I'll give that to you. Like if you want to just step to the side and try and obscure yourself, that's fine. You can make a stealth check.
All right, let me do that.
Okay. Buckle, you doing anything besides readying weapons?
If I'm allowed to ready an attack for anything that gets in range. Yes, no?
I'm gonna say no because you don't see anything yet.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just be a little badass and like hammer, shield,
Like
kind of like crack
you're
my
at
neck.
the ready. Like you've got your head on a swivel. You're ready for battle.
Yeah. So, yeah. No
Okay.
advantage against me. Got it.
Yep. All right. Ammo.
Camera lagging again.
Is it
But
on default?
yeah.
Weird.
Anyway, I am just readying myself. I'm already facing the direction of the lady and
What's up,
the
Nikki?
sound, so I'm just waiting for something to pop out.
Okay. And Trip.
I am hiding sort of behind Garrett Reed, between Garrett and not really hiding, but standing between Garrett and Serafina.
Keeping line of sight.
Yeah, I got my staff in the like.
Well, I mean, you can attempt a stealth check, but there's really nothing there for you to hide behind. You would have to step off the trail.
I meant more like if something was going to charge from this direction or this direction, they'd hit them first.
Okay. Yeah,
Unless
I
they're
guess
hunting
you've
me.
accomplished that best you can. Alright. Give me 1 second. Really? Of all the things, this isn't in there? Alright. I guess I gotta use the Monster manual. Okay. I'll let everybody make perception checks.
Getting closer to that one there.
I know, it's just lower every time. Closing in on it. Soon it shall be mine.
I would honestly say if I were you and I was having those kind of rolls, I would clear my cookies.
Just reformat the whole
Yep.
machine. This is fucking done.
Try a new web browser.
All right. I need. Would he give me an insight roll with disadvantage?
Four.
Okay. So the princess turns and says something to you, but you don't understand what she's saying. It's in her native language. And unfortunately, you don't quite understand what she's saying when she tries to warn you. And you are going to be attacked.
It's a giant cat, isn't it?
So I'm guessing I failed my stealth roll with the 20.
And not that
Just
you
better.
failed, just that it still saw you, whatever it is.
Clever girl.
So give me a moment to grab a token, and I'm sure Buckle will know exactly what this is as soon as I bring it out.
There's a possibility, but I
I
wouldn't
think
count
I
on it.
might know if I.
Come on,
It's one of those motherfuckers.
Yep.
any D&D player worth his salt should know
Oh, yep.
exactly what that is.
Yep.
So, no sense being coy. Then again, your characters have never faced these before, so try not to meta. And yes, it is large. So, I am going to be taking 2 attacks on Mr. Ewok, the first one of which will have advantage.
We haven't faced one in this campaign, but we have in another, because I had, like, the skin of one, and it may or may not have been
Oh.
made into something that tricked the barbarian war.
So, does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. Does a 14 hit you?
That's my AC, so yeah.
Nice. I'll just roll the damage altogether. Bugs me when they split up the damage. You don't have resistance to any damage types yet, do you?
No.
Okay. Nine damage, sir. As you are thwacked by a long hooked tentacle coming out of what looks like a Black Panther's back. Or Jaguar. Jaguar. What up, E-Killer? Dude, it's been a long time since I've seen you, brother. How you been? Yeah, exactly, DP. Just throw your whole computer away next time you roll one. Write a strongly worded letter to Roll20 and make them throw out whatever server made that roll.
Just aim your camera at your desk and use physical dice. And then if those suck, throw those away, get new ones.
Thought it was kind of quiet and chill.
Oh yeah, we don't have any sound.
Here we go.
Battle music!
And now we will roll initiatives.
At least it wasn't a 0 because you're -1.
So whatever your next roll is, make sure it like sucks. Like go and hit a tree or something. They just walk up to the tree and be like, I hit the tree. So you can get your 1 out of the way. It's like Minesweeper.
I really
Knowing that
want to be
he would,
in
like,
Buckle's
just kill
campaign
himself
now.
on a branch.
If he rolls like this.
It's not how I roll when I DM, unfortunately.
No, DM never rolls bad. Maybe once in a while a DM will roll bad. Like, I'm not rolling too hot right now, but I rolled lots of 20s on Tuesday. I rolled crazy 20s in Heroes of Enderbor. I made a Durgar question of sexuality. Just fucking rolling those RP nat 20s. It was fucking ridiculous.
Thought, please, it's 2016. Everyone should question their sexuality.
I don't question my sexuality.
Everyone
No.
should.
No, I'm good with where I'm at.
I'm happy the
Then
way I am.
Tumblr hates you.
Sounds
There's
like
a
a
difference
personal
between
problem.
questioning your sexuality and not questioning, but still not being like falling somewhere on the spectrum instead of just straight or gay.
Did you
Wow. There's
just
like way
equate
more
sexuality to
stuff
autism?
It can be a spectrum. Autism isn't the only thing with a spectrum.
Wait, how did autism get brought up into this?
The spectrum.
So
Spectrum.
you can get sexuality from shots?
All
Yeah, I
right,
think
so,
so.
on initiative 20, Trip questions of sexuality. Woody, what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. What are you doing?
Vaccines make
What are
you
you doing, Trip?
autistic and gay.
Ray Frost.
All right, roll to hit.
That don't hit.
10? No, that's not a hit. That's absolutely not a hit. All right, Woody, how about you?
I'm gonna fucking slash at this kitty cat.
Okay, so drawing what? Short sword?
Short sword.
Okay.
Do I have advantage because Garrett's there?
Nope.
Don't threaten it.
7 is a miss. Ooh, now it's my turn.
Some of my bitch.
You gonna move there. And
Who's
attack,
that?
attack. I'll just roll both attacks together. Oh boy, those both hit.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Alright. First hit. Oof, 15 damage.
Yeah, I'm incapacitated.
And he's gonna hit you again regardless, so just take one failed death save.
What?
Thwap, thwap!
Bastard.
And down he went.
Bastard.
Alright, Seraphina, your turn.
I am gonna. Hang on. 1 second. I am gonna. Check what this spell does really quick. Yay for the spell compendium. Okay, and it's loading very slow. Okay. No, I'm not gonna use that one. Okay, I think I will guiding bolt him. It, she, whatever it is.
Roll to hit.
1 second. Okay, so ranged. Okay. Hang on, I think I put the spell in my thingy. I did. No.
7 is a miss. Mark spell. Also, because Guiding Bolt is one of those spells that scale, make sure you tell me what level spell slot you're using. So I'm going to assume first for that one. But just for future reference, if it's one of those ones, just tell me what level you're casting it at before you cast it.
Okay.
Like a cure spell doesn't matter if you tell me beforehand exactly per se, but like for damage dealing ones, it's important. So that was Seraphina. So next we have Mr. Garrett Reeves.
I'm going to step in. Pretty sure based on the map that he's hittable from there. I'm going to smash him. Come on, smash. Yes, I smashed!
You did.
For 3, and yeah, I think I fucked up. That's right. I'm still going to cast Sanctuary as a bonus action on Seraphina.
Okay. What's the range on that? 30?
30 feet, yep. Things have to make a will save in order to hit you. DC of 12, right? Yeah. 10? 10. DC of 10 in order to hit you.
Alright. So Hefata is going to pull out her longbow, take a step back, and fire. So which one of you punks is feeling lucky? Because I'll let you guys roll for her. Actually, I'll just do it in order of initiative. So, Trip, you can roll for her first. Just roll a d20. That is a hit. So roll
You go,
d8 plus 3. Ooh, it's hit.
Barbarian Princess knows
She
what's
sinks
up.
an arrow deep into it. Deep on in it.
Oh my. Oh my.
Alright, and back to the top. So, you may take your turn, Trip. Yeah, Nordric, I'm super happy with Roll20. Changed my life. Because I wouldn't be able to do any of this without it. Well, I could, it'd just be a lot more difficult and not as good of quality. So what you doing, Trip?
Does Ray of Frost hit?
Oh, 20? Yes, I'm sorry. 7 damage heard. Alright. Woody, you're up. Make your death save. Nice. Tied it up. Alright, my turn. You look tasty, Garrett Reeves.
Nah.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
It doesn't have any friends, I gotta reroll. 34.
Did you say it doesn't have any friends?
Yup. And it passes its deck save. So, just a regular miss. And then I'm assuming the 4 miss would miss as well.
Correct.
Okay. Let's see. Seraphina is next. Hi, Seraphina.
Hi.
What you gonna do?
This time I'm gonna do Scorching Ray, which I don't have the thing set up, so I'll have to just roll it. So, range spell attack. What determines the range spell attack?
It's gonna be the same as your guiding bolt, so +5. So just roll d20 +5. I'm assuming you have a 16 or 17 wisdom.
Let me check. So what is it? Your whatchamacallit? Proficiency plus
10
wisdom?
yeah, it's your proficiency plus whatever your spellcasting modifier is.
Okay. It is. Yeah, it's 3. So plus 5. So I get 3 rays. Ray number 1.
Hit.
Yay! Just roll all the.
Just
Those
roll all the
first.
hits now and then roll the damage.
Okay. 2.
Miss.
No! And 3.
Hit.
Yes! So 2d6 each, so that's 4d6.
Okay. It glares at you angrily.
Like this?
Yep.
Ammo has spoken the words of Undertow.
Alright.
And now you're
Garrett
drawing it
Reeves, you're up.
closer to you.
Your turn to roll a 1.
No, I
No.
will. no,
No.
No, you buy. 1 point of lay on hands to Ewok.
Okay.
I don't know why I just had a mental image of you rubbing your hands together and being like, clear!
Just
Make him play.
abracadabra.
When you make him Play-Doh snakes.
So you're awake and stable.
I didn't make
Was it
them
one
things
health?
like that. I rolled them
One
on the
health.
table.
Alright. Back up to, or actually, it's Hefata's turn. Oh, Jesus. E-Killer! Oh, damn! Joining the sub club. What's up, bro? E-Killer, you guys, is like one of my original viewers. Like, he was here when it was pretty much just him watching me play Daisy mod and streaming it with an i3. So it was like 540p, 30 FPS, fucking PowerPoint presentation. So definitely get some love up in chat for Mr. E-Killer, and give me 1 second, I will update my sub count. Thank you very much, sir. Every 10 subs I do a giveaway, so once we get to 20, I will be doing a giveaway.
Yay!
So, oh! And Sonar Squid, thank you very much for that follow. Very cool name, by the way. I appreciate squids. Probably more than I should,
I like squids.
because squid don't give a fuck about me.
I like
I
calamari.
like squids.
You know, I had an interesting question and like answered it myself through the power of Google. But if calamari is just squid, then wouldn't giant squid be like jumbo super, like you could make calamari steaks? Not so. In fact, I think it might even be poisonous to eat because it had, for whatever reason, giant squid have a high concentration of ammonia in their tissue, and that's what allows them to control their depth in the ocean.
So they're just big, floating cat
Also-
piss bags.
Also, Trap Master, thank you very much for that follow. Well, I would imagine, like, if you cut one open, it'd probably smell like cat piss, yeah.
Did you know octopi
Octopi.
are the most like alien
Oh yeah,
thing
those
on the
motherfuckers
planet,
definitely
like
came from a
DNA
comet.
wise.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No wonder they're my favorite.
Yeah, they're like the most different out of everything.
Oh, sonar squid's a big floating bag of cat piss? Good to know.
Aliens.
Yeah, like, ever since I was a little kid, I was fascinated with giant squids. Like, because
I like squids.
we took a trip to a museum and they had, like, a huge animatronic one, like, set up. So it was just, like, hanging from the ceiling and the tentacles moved, like, kind of jankily, but it had that fucking big single eye that was, like, moving around, and I was just like, that's so
Gigantic
fucking
eyeball.
metal. When I was, like, 6 years old, listening to Guns N' Roses that I had to hide from my parents because I was a tough shit. Not really. I forgot where we were. Who did what? Oh, okay.
Princess's turn.
Oh yes, the princess. So who is next? Woody. You can go ahead and roll her to hit, which is going to be a. Yeah, just roll a d20, and I'll tell you if it hits or not.
14.
14 is going to be a hit. So d8 plus 3.
Four.
Hey, every bit counts. Every bit counts. Alright. Spruce Wayne, it is your turn, sir.
I'm a freezing.
That's a hit. Oh, Jesus!
2 damage.
What? That's such a weird donation. Slap Chop Superfan donated $29.99. I hope I sent this money to the right person. I'm a huge fan of the Slap Chop and been trying to get my hands on one for years. Kappa. Hope I got this in time for the BOGO. I have no idea who that is, but thank you very much for the donation, which I may have peed a little.
I think
So
someone
now everybody
snorted
just smells like
slap
piss.
chop.
Yeah,
Do you have any ShamWows?
maybe? Oof, that made my tummy hurt. Well, because I, like, jerked. I gave myself agita. Alright. So Spruce, you zap him for 2. Let me make sure I get that marked down. I'm curious to know who that is now. I'm very, very interested.
Well, PayPal will tell you.
That's true. That's very true. So we'll get to the bottom of this mystery. But I mean, I'm not gonna call out who it is. I just want to see if it's
Someone
Nordric.
you know.
Thank you very much for that follow. Yeah, basically I want to know if it's who I think it is. Alright. So who's next? That would be Woody. You are prone but awake.
If I stand up, I get hit, don't I? Alright.
Not in
No,
the 5th edition.
Not in 5th edition.
I'm gonna stand up and slap at him.
Okay.
Can't really do anything else.
Yeah, I don't recognize the name. Interesting.
Advantage?
Yes, because Garrett is granting you advantage.
And I miss.
That is a miss. Alright, my turn. Choice of targets. Choice of targets but intelligent. So I'm gonna say 1 to 4 Woody, 5, 6 Garrett. Ooh, Woody it is. Alright, first attack. 15 a hit. Alright, what's your maximum hit points?
20.
Okay, I can't do enough to kill you outright. So just you're down again. Jesus. But wait, there's more. Donated $2 for the next 20 minutes. Get all your slap chops here. $14.99 and then SH for 15 monthly payments of $149.99. What is going on? Thank you very much for that $2 holla. Again, I wish I knew who these were from. Huh,
I'm assuming that was just somebody jumping onto the slap chop
probably.
wagon to make a funny.
Probably. Well, again, thank you,
be
whoever
funny if it was
whoever
the
you may
same
be.
person.
I appreciate the support. So let's see.
You can find out who that is too. The second one.
So he's gonna
If
make
it
his
was the same
second
person.
attack against Mr. Garrett Reeves. And miss. Jesus. Come on, this guy's like a fucking jabroni. I got like the Brooklyn Brawler of fucking Displacer Beasts right now. Like the biggest fucking jobber ever. Serafina. Yeah, you guys are fucking kicking this dude's ass.
Oh, I'm a dope.
I'm going to Scorching Ray again. And now I'm out of second level spells. Here we go.
I've been forgetting to impose disadvantage so it stops kicking the crap out of Woody. I'm
13
good
is a hit.
paladin.
Yay! And
Hit.
yay! And
Hit.
yay!
Nice. Let's see.
Flap, flap.
You guys are doing good damage to it. It's definitely scorched up and a hurting. Oh jeez. Another from Slapchop Superfan 69 donated $5, says throws money at screen. Am I doing this right? Maybe. Dude, I was thinking about that. Like, what if that literally happens in technology someday? Where you can just, like, take your credit card, throw it at the screen, like, whenever there's something you want to buy up. You know
Shut
what I
up and
mean?
take my money.
Or just, like, little tokens that you have next to your computer and just, like, boop, and they just dematerialize and...
Or you get like a coin slot or credit card slider in your computer.
Yeah, I mean... But then at that point, like, you wouldn't... We've already got, like, PayPal, you know what I mean?
I need to inject more marijuana to have this conversation.
You don't have enough marijuanas in your...
Not
in
right
your
now.
bloodstream?
No.
Okay.
I need more.
Well, like, move to Canada or something, because I heard they give it away for free there. Totally making this up. I don't know anything about that.
If that was true, Scruffles would be baked all the time.
She might be. That might explain a lot.
No, she's way too high strung to be wasted all the
Oh, I hope she's watching.
time. She knows she's high strung.
Ooh. No, I don't think she's watching. She's probably laying down.
She has no chill.
Alright, so that was Serafina.
Surprising
now it is
for a
Mr.
May
Garrett Reeves' turn.
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
And I've been kind of screwing up. This is just going to be a
Mayhem
regular
has no
roll.
chill.
I forgot the displacement aspect because I'm a horrible DM. So you guys got some extra damage, basically, because I'm bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Billy Mays here with the $2 holler. Don't forget to pick up your large bucket of OxyClean for those deep stains and get down into the carpet. Get down into the carpet. Don't just get it. Clean. Get it. Oxy.
OxyClean.
Clean. Dude, I'd be the worst at doing this because I can't even read. That's like the worst thing ever.
I knew what I wanted to do, then I changed mine. So... Nope, 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 nope. Since I can't keep Woody alive. Yep. So I am going to bonus action cast Wrathful Smite so that the next time I hit with a melee attack, I do 1d6 psychic damage, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened for up to a minute with concentration.
Okay.
So here is my attack. No longer with advantage. Never mind. Well,
I believe that
Until I
spell
hit.
holds until you hit.
Yep.
And
Or I
it
take
is
damage.
concentration, so
Yep.
we'll see what happens with that.
Well, I'll fail. Don't worry about
Let's see. Oh, you just stop it.
it.
All right.
Damn it, can't
So,
believe it, go away.
Serafina, it's your turn to roll for Hefata.
Okay. Am I rolling?
Mufasa.
Roll a roll a d20 to hit because I had it. It's supposed to be normal for her. What's up, Roberto?
Oh, no.
Welcome. That is a miss. Alright. Let's see. Who is next? Oh yeah, we're back up to the top now. So, Trip, Spruce Wayne. Up, Kapalua.
I miss.
That is a miss. And Woody? Make your death save. That is a fail. So you got 1 fail, 0 passes. Alright. Is Sanctuary a concentration spell?
No, I don't believe so. Let me double check.
Yeah, double check on that.
Because I cast it on someone else. If that's the case, then I don't have my spell.
Head on. Apply
Nope.
directly to the forehead. Head on.
It's just 1 minute.
Just 1 minute.
Just 1 minute, of which 2 rounds have passed.
Okay. Marade Effects, thank you for that follow. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. I'm trying to... Let me actually look at the wording of that spell, because I need to figure out exactly what I'm going to do here. I got it right here.
Okay.
A creature with a range against attack. Spell ends any targets the attack. Okay, go ahead and take a free.
Sweet. Hammer down.
Roll it again, you'd have disadvantage.
Why would I have disadvantage?
Because Woody is down. So it's just... Normally you would have disadvantage. Because of the displacement.
Alright, normal roll.
14 hits.
So there's that. And here's an additional 1d6 damage. RD6. Oh, good. And now
nice.
make a wisdom saving throw DC 10.
He passes.
Damn.
He's got +3.
Damn.
Alright. So now it's a wisdom save for Sanctuary, correct? What's the DC on that?
Also 10.
Okay. He beats it. He is going to attack Seraphina.
That sucks.
Alright, first hit. You ready? I'm sure that hits. And an 8 probably doesn't. Oof. 15 damage to the Lady Genasi. Alright. You got that right, Emma?
Yes, so I'm at 9.
It got you with a thwack. A thwack of its fang-laden tentacle. Or spike-laden. They look like fangs.
Who gave this thing tentacles?
It's an asshole.
Kapalua, thank you for that $3. This will help Buckles rolls.
No, it won't. Give me the $3 and we'll see.
You're just gonna spend it on booze.
Spend it on roll hacks.
Alright, so Seraphina, it is your turn. The party is currently
Um.
fighting a displacer beast, which their characters haven't fought yet, so don't really know much about, but they're a
Space.
fairly common enemy in D&D.
I am gonna cure wounds myself so I don't die. So that's just D8 plus wisdom. Is that how that works?
Read the spell. You tell me.
Cure wounds.
Oh, hi, Denises.
Plus spellcasting modifier, so yes. Okay.
Well, it's something.
Okay. That's it, I think.
Okay. And Garrett Reeves.
I'm gonna pop the remaining 14 lay on hands points right into Ewok's dead face. Bam.
So now you're at 14.
Did
I
you
said,
give him the good-
Lord, bam. He said, what?
Let this man be healed.
I sit up, got fucking grass on my face, blood.
Big tentacle marker on the
The
side.
ears all askew.
And then I'm going to press in to keep people from getting disadvantage.
Okay.
No, I want
And
Taco
it's
Bell.
your turn to control Hefata.
Fata.
So roll your d20. And that's a miss. And back to the top. Orange and Scruffles are not here tonight. We have a kind of a varying group size. Sometimes we have 4 people, sometimes we have 6 people, sometimes we have 5 people.
Magic missile level 2.
Oh shit!
12 damage.
Woohoo!
That's not an actual ranged spell attack, though. Hold on, let me read Magic Missile. Alright. Okay, I just wanted to make sure of something. Alright, 12 damage. Heard. Alright, Woody, you are awake and with 14 hit points.
I'm going to stand back up and attempt to stab it. In its ass.
Thank you, Shake Weight, for the $2 holla. A flat busting breakthrough, you just shake it back and forth, no motor, no batteries, and you get the results you want. Yeah, there's a streamer that uses a shake weight like as part of his like every time somebody subs thing, and he's like super high energy. I forget his name. Mike
Oh
B
my
had tweeted
God.
him out a few months ago.
I sometimes feel bad when I see people with high energy streaming, and I'm like, oh.
Dude, like if you can pull it off, man, go for it. Like I wish I had that kind of fucking
I
energy.
You ever watch Silent Sentry? That dude is just non-stop energy, and it exhausts me, so I can't watch him very often. He just never stops.
19 does hit Ewok, yes, I'm sorry.
Ooh, shit.
Nice. He did.
You get sneak attack when you have advantage, right?
Correct.
He doesn't have advantage.
I thought I had advantage.
No. You have
Yeah.
a normal roll.
But even with the 2, it's dead.
Okay.
Huh?
I didn't want to be that
You're-
guy, but I wanted to make sure I understood what was going on.
But
Yeah,
there's 2 of
basically,
you
I
in
had screwed
time,
up
so-
early in the combat and forgot to impose disadvantage when I should have. So if there's advantage versus disadvantage, it's just normal roll.
Displacer beasts make you think that there's multiple copies of them
Yeah,
and shit.
they actually appear to be next to where their true position is. So
I had one of their cloaks. It was annoying to keep remembering.
yep.
I remember.
Pepperidge
So-
Farm remembers.
For the longest time, Emma would always be like, "Why do you keep saying that?" Like every time we went by one.
Back when Family Guy was good.
It's funny because I live like right where, like, I should be able to walk to Quahog if it was a real town,
Why don't you ever walk to Quahog?
because it doesn't exist.
Well, maybe it's on you to build it. I mean, if you build it, they will come. That's what Kevin Costner say. Field of Dreams? No?
It's a very famous saying. I'm thinking, where would I build Quahog?
You got a backyard, right? Be a little cramped, but, you know, you make do. Alright, so you guys probably, like, want experience, right? Oh, Jesus!
Maybe.
Var Popil donated $10. Tired of your casseroles burning? Your steaks catching fire? Fear no more. Just set it and forget it. Thank you, Variel. I'm assuming that's who. Damn, the donations are real tonight. Thank you guys very much.
It's
Very,
infomercial.
very cool. Very cool. Alright, so how many of you is there? 5? Has Hafata helped?
Bitch ass gonna steal our experience?
Yep.
Bitch ass.
Yep.
Bitch ass.
Everybody take... I'll make it 145. Roberto, thank you very much for that follow. Again, donation trains, follow trains. Y'all motherfuckers are fucking bringing it tonight. I was like, how come the people never bring love? And tonight they brought it, set it down on the table, and opened it up, bitch.
And then did other things while it was on the table.
Salt.
What do you say that
The salt
when you
shaker.
mute your camera?
I'm blowing my nose.
And a bunch of miniatures. Some of them pewter, some of them hero clicks.
Reaper's Bones?
Some wooden blocks. Map grid. Index cards, pencils, pencil sharpener.
Lego Men, of course.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Right.
Come on. We had a little Lego Yoda that we used to use pretty often.
It's great.
But he would always fall over because he was like part of a keychain. And like we took the key ring part off, but so it was like Yoda, but he had a chain growing out of the top of his head. He'd always fall over, off balance.
You bastard.
Drunk Yoda. Yoda gets lit.
I like how their solution to making Yoda shorter was just like, make a smaller pair of legs that don't bend.
Yeah. It's basically just a pair of feet.
Yep. The rest of him was like normal sized.
Alright, so end combat. She quickly suggest arena dash champ with the $10 holla says choo choo motherfucker. Thank you guys for these donations. You guys are fucking on fire tonight. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Let's get some love up for we all know who that is. It's Mr. Homer.
Yeah, stupid Homer.
Lovely Homer.
Maybe you shouldn't roll ones, Buckle.
Maybe you shouldn't roll ones. Yeah. I want to suggest to Woody that maybe he skins that bad boy because it looks pretty. That's the only reason.
Then I'll skin
Trip,
that bad
roll
boy.
knowledge arcana. Well, arcana. Sorry, the whole. Roll it again. I'll give you an advantage because you wizard. Yeah, you know that the pelts of these creatures can be used to make powerful magical items. You don't know personally how to make it, but even
It is a thing.
even if you can't make the pelt into a thing yourself, you might be able to A, find somebody who will do it, or B, would at least pay a hefty price for the raw materials.
Tell the party we should take its pelt back because we can either get magical items or sell it for a boatload of money.
Okay.
Alright, I will skin it.
Do you are you proficient in nature and or medicine?
Neither.
Is anybody proficient in nature
Medicine.
and or medicine?
I have medicine.
I also have medicine. Fuck nature.
And does anybody have nature?
Medicine.
I've
Fuck
got
nature.
2 nature,
Okay.
but
So
not
whoever,
proficient.
if you guys are going to try and skin it, I would suggest whoever has the highest proficiency in medicine, like whoever has the highest bonus.
I
Okay.
think that's me.
So we're going to have ammo roll medicine with advantage because Hefata is going to kind of coach you through it. She's, she's encountered these beasts before.
Okay. Medicine with advantage.
Could you turn its tentacle into a whip?
Not really, maybe sorta. Like
Guess I
they're
didn't
really
need the
thick around the
advantage.
base, like really muscular. You know what I mean?
No.
You've played Don't Starve. You know the swamp tentacles are like that. Okay, you got a spell.
You just get double 23s.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Fuck
does that mean
yourself.
I get something?
Not
Rolling
now.
to
No.
the same?
You can get
Aw.
a shut up so we can get stupid dice.
What about double ones, Buckle?
I would get
A
2
negative
whole
level.
experience. Oh my god, that would be the
Lose a level for rolling double
Please
ones.
don't. Please don't.
Nah, I wouldn't be that hardcore with you guys.
That was so bad.
Buckle can't get past level 1.
I just roll my level. That's what I roll.
Oh, nice. What you got, Cold Fusion? Go on, then. Seduce me with your wares. Okay. So you guys... What are you guys doing? Post-combat?
I'm watching them
You guys can...
rip apart a displacer beast.
Well, I mean, after that, like... Are you guys gonna stop and take a short rest? Are you gonna keep pushing forward?
I'm feeling pretty fresh. I don't know about you guys.
I'm low on spells and
I wonder what Displacer Beast tastes like.
Tasty wheat.
chicken.
It tastes like corn. Corn, tasty corn.
Corn, which doesn't
Tasty corn.
exist in the D&D universe.
Trip, it's tasty corn. Trip, it's tasty. It's tasty corn. It's tasty. It's tasty corn.
He's so close to the mic. He's so close.
It's weird because we can't see him.
Makes it extra weird.
Right? Ray! Okay,
It's like
so
I'm being watched.
group decision. Are you guys going forward, keep moving, or are you guys going to take a short rest?
How far into our travel for the day are we? What is
After
the time
combat,
of day?
you're... I'm not going to make you roll it. Your closest guess would be like noon. But it might be 11, it might be 1.
Sure. So we're midday-ish.
Yeah. This taster
Yeah.
beast. Nice DP.
DP is a funny guy.
He is. He's cute and clever, that guy.
I can stand watch if you guys want to take a short rest. I wasn't all that effective in that battle, so I can at least guard you a bit while you rest.
Oh yeah, because he probably needs to heal up too.
Do I get any spells back for a short rest at all?
You do not.
No.
You have to take a long rest to get spells back.
This isn't the place we fought the boar, is it? I know it's
No,
the
not
same
exactly.
map, but
Same map, but not the exact same location.
just making
You
sure.
guys are still pretty far away from where that happened.
Okay.
I
assume
used
so,
one
but-
spell.
And that's just like a
short rest
common
just means
sense
one
thing.
spell.
Like, you don't even need
Yeah.
to...
I only
Like, there's
have
no way you
two
could have
spells
covered
left.
that much ground.
Yeah, I just want to make sure, given the map a reason.
I hear
only
you.
have two
So you guys
first
taking a
level
short
spells
rest?
left.
Taking an hour?
Okay. We can eat this
It has to be
place, I guess.
minimum 1 hour, but can be up to 3 or 4. But 3 or 4 isn't going to give you much more. Like, it's not going to let you heal any extra. It's not going to give you spells back.
4 would full heal you walk. Because that's a long rest for
Right.
elves.
For if you take 4 hours, then yes.
Either way, I get my spell back. 'cause I
So
only
how
used
long are
one.
you guys going to be resting for?
How long do you
I do not feel one way or the other.
So I'm at a. I'm
I won't get
fine
spells
with doing
back
a little
anyway,
bit.
so it doesn't matter to me.
Roberto, I would ask your DM that question because it can depend heavily on what the campaign setting is. Like, our campaign setting is Forgotten Realms, but this is an entirely new continent that I created. So if you were to ask, like, if you were one of my players, then I would say yes, a paladin should have a god, because that's just kind of the way it works in this campaign setting. Like, the gods are more important in Forgotten Realms than other settings. But there are also situations where you can be a paladin who doesn't necessarily have a deity exactly. You just bind yourself to certain virtues that normally would fall under a deity's domains. So 1 hour you guys said you were resting for?
I'm good with 1 hour, but I'm good with anything. I'm
Okay.
only down it.
If you would
Small
like to
hands.
heal, you may spend hit die to do so. And everybody should have 3 hit die to spend. If you're all level 3, you have 3 hit die.
Mm-hmm.
So you can keep them, you can spend them now, it's totally up to you. Yeah, if you're playing a paladin, like, you really need to tie yourself to, like, what your oath is. Like, that's super important for paladins.
Unless you're an oath
Paladins
breaker.
are strong characters, so kinda... Yeah, because your god can just cut your ass off if you're starting to act a fool. And then you're counted as an Oathbreaker. Kingslayer! Yeah, what Variel said.
I want to make an Oathbreaker now.
So, are you guys all good with your healing and stuff? Ammo, you gonna heal up at all?
I will. So roll a hit die.
Yep. You can roll up to 3, but you don't get those back until you finish a long rest.
I'll just go with 1 for now.
Okay.
I really want to make an Oathbreaker that's like Paladin of the Flame. It's all flamey goodness stuff.
Yeah, Oath of the Ancients is very cool. I'm pretty sure that's what Smork is on Heroes of Enderbor. John's
Or
character.
Paladin of the Depths. And it's like walks around in like a diving suit for its armor. All nautical themed.
You're nautical themed. Just look at you. Okay, so if you guys are all good on taking your rest, that actually matches up perfectly with time for us to take a quick break. So, give us about 5 minutes, guys. I will put on some tunes while we are away. Stick around. We've got a couple more hours of D&D action, and we will be right back. Alright, we are back. I guess I'll leave this song playing, I'll just turn it down. I don't really have a good, like, forest ambience anyway. Let me get these goobers unmuted.
Does anyone else really like the sound of pouring a drink? Of it, like any liquid, not alcohol.
Well, I was gonna say, probably somebody with alcoholism, and it's probably a trigger for them.
No, just like the sound, like even just water, like pouring it in to like another container.
Maybe? I mean, I guess I could see that. Like, they've actually done studies that show that, like, for people with addiction problems, like, there's, like, even down to noises can, like, set people off. Like, if somebody's an alcoholic and they were a big beer drinker, like, hearing that fucking can crack open is just like, Gah! Or somebody who's addicted to cocaine and you're tapping a credit card on the counter, will be like, Gah! Fucking start freaking out. On the inside, anyway. Fucking allergies have been kicking my ass this past week. So I was gonna do a stream on Wednesday, and then I ended up sleeping entirely through it because I had to take a Benadryl and went comatose. Like, anything that causes drowsiness in a normal human being will, like, just fucking put me right out. MO is making me terribly jealous with all that string cheese. I'm gonna give me some string cheese. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
I eat it wrong, apparently.
What do you mean you eat it wrong? How does one eat string cheese wrong?
Like she says, you gotta peel it and then eat each little piece. I just.
Oh,
Yep.
savage.
You just bite it, take bits off, don't fucking peel it.
I don't have a
I don't
strong
toy with my
preference
food.
either way.
I always peel it. You have the little strings off.
I'm eating cheese, I don't care.
It's in the fucking name.
I
String
do
cheese.
not mind either way. So anyway, you guys took your short rest, and I assume you're continuing about your way. So the princess will continue to lead the group,
I should have grabbed more water.
and
Now
you
I'm
guys
thirsty.
can establish a
Uh-oh.
marching order however you see fit.
Eli, how nice of you to bring up our Lord and Savior, Jesus.
Jesus.
Yep.
Whoever came up with mac and Cheetos was probably super fucking high. I just want to put that out there.
I don't doubt that at all.
They
I don't
weren't.
know.
They
In
weren't
fact,
that bad.
I would imagine that you'll end up seeing more things like that as marijuana continues to get legalized
Burger King
across
is
the
making.
country.
Burger King is making the Whopperito.
Really?
It's a Whopper with wrapped in a tortilla.
The way I saw it was a response
just a-
to
it's a
Taco
burger
Bell's
wrap.
Dorito taco.
That's nothing new.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm talking about crazy shit. You guys are gonna be seeing some fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, the mac and Cheetos, it tasted more like Cheez-Its.
You let me know when burger comes out with the bacon
Oh,
and
you're
peanut
just trying
butter
to make me feel
sandwich.
I'm
Boy.
serious. I'm not. It like
Why buy that
It-
when you
it
can buy a
wasn't-
box of Cheetos? I mean,
it didn't have
Cheez-Its.
the crumbs like it does looks in the picture. Just tasted like a breaded mac and cheese. It tasted more like a Cheez-It.
Huh. So, is that the marching order you guys want?
What food could we take at a fast food restaurant and mix it with Cheez-Its?
Nothing. What if you dip Cheez-Its
if-
into nacho cheese?
Bread whitefish in it. Not fast food. Actually get real good food and just bread it with Cheez-Its. And then bake it. Fine, eat it at Long John Silver's, jerks.
I don't like seafood.
I'm not really sure Long John Silver's qualifies as seafood anyway.
No, but he wanted fast food.
Fast food and seafood, like, those two worlds should never collide, in my opinion.
Cheez-It flavored chicken nuggets at Wendy's.
Shut up! I want calamari through a drive-through window. It'd be totally fine. I would not get sick from that.
Well, and calamari's kind of hard to fuck up. Especially
It's
because
like
at that
getting-
point it would just be flash frozen and they just toss it in the fryers, you know what I mean?
It's like getting sushi at 7-Eleven. You're asking for trouble.
Or even like an egg salad sandwich, I mean,
Yeah.
My DIY tapeworm kit. Excellent.
yeah. Get fucking rickets from that shit. I'll have to get the local sawbones to come have a fucking look at you.
You bust on me for using the word smut and you use sawbones.
You get the cholera. Actually, I shouldn't joke because cholera is still a very big problem in developing countries, I believe. Smallpox, though, we've fucking taken out, though, right?
Yeah.
What's that one that we got rid of and
my
then
boy
came
Jonas
back because
Salk
of
came along and was
anti-vaxxers?
like, "Fuck
Measles.
you."
Measles.
And I think
Weren't there
there
like
was-
4?
I believe there was at least one case of smallpox again because of. I'm gonna double check that. Hold on.
Well, I mean, like, who knows if we actually like eradicated it or whatever? There's probably like
Stand
really,
corrected.
really fucking remote communities that have had it, shit like that. I know that there was I want to say Madagascar. They were having a problem with fucking bubonic plague.
Yeah,
Oh,
there've
good.
been ones in more recent years, cases of bubonic plague.
Well, like in developing countries like that, or like non-Western countries, like the biggest problem is coming from deforestation because it's driving all these rats out of the forest. And
No, there was 4 cases of the bubonic plague. Oh, excuse me, 15 cases of the bubonic plague in the U.S. last year.
you're fucking shitting me, really?
Yeah, 4 deaths, 15 cases of the bubonic fucking plague.
Is that the like? Because there's 2 different kinds of it. There's the kind that you get from like vermin, like getting it through carrier agents like fleas, ticks, shit like that. Getting it from rats that way. But there's also another way that you get it, like you aspirate it basically. You get it through breathing, which is more
This is-
deadly.
This is rodent-based.
In the squirrels carry bubonic plague.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
anything that
never
carries
leaving my
fleas.
house again because there's fucking squirrels all over the place.
It's the fleas that carry it, so anything that a flea will hop on will be a vector for bubonic plague.
I'm
and apparently
setting
there's
my
7,
entire building on fire every day until the bubonic plague goes away.
There's 7 cases a year in the U.S. apparently of bubonic fucking plague.
There's 3 types of plague: bubonic, septicemic, and pneumonic.
Oh, pneumonic is the one I'm thinking of then.
They're
That's where it
talking
gets into your
about
fucking lungs.
bubonic plague. 15 had specifically the bubonic plague.
Magoros,
fucking
thank you
death.
for that follow.
And yeah, Vario's right. It's mostly in the Southwest, but apparently it gets up into Oregon and Colorado and shit.
Yeah, Oregon, because those people need more
How
things
the
to be
fuck did
depressed
it get
about.
there? Like,
They
to
got
begin
fucking
with,
Sam Squamches. It rains fucking every day.
like,
Rains 366 days a year.
this was before they discovered America,
Many
right?
times.
Yeah, just like Google like a picture of a fucking dock worker from like Portland. Like somebody who's been cold and wet for 47 years straight.
I think I'll pass on that one. Just looks like the meanest mugging motherfucker out there. The chill is in his bones.
Just weathered by salt and brine. Fucking peg leg and shit.
In like the yellow coat, and he has his pipe.
Oh,
I think
like
I just described the
Gordon's
guy on-
the Gordon's fisherman.
Yeah.
You like fish sticks? All right. So this is the marching order you guys are taking. Spruce behind the princess, then Seraphina, and then Woody and Garrett bringing up the rear. Okay. I will allow everybody to make perception checks. And also I'm going to move you guys back a tiny bit, just for perspective.
Sorry, then a 2 and a 3.
Oh boy.
Get one up,
a 9,
D-Lock.
a 4, and a 14. Alright, Ammo, the princess kind of stops, and you notice at the same time, like, up ahead on the trail, you see, like, a small figure just kind of standing by the roadway and looking up into a tree. Rolled a 14. Yeah, you... Based on where you're from, Kalimport, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that it's a goblin. But, like,
Oh.
it's very odd looking to you. Like, its head is shaven, which, not necessarily odd. Good number of goblins are bald. But it's also wearing, like, very clean, very neat looking, like, robes almost. And doesn't, it looks very clean. Barefoot, not wearing any armor, doesn't look like it's carrying any weapons, and it's just kind of like standing there staring up into a tree.
I speak Goblin.
You do?
I do.
The princess says something in her native language, like, back to the party.
She's not helpful. We don't know what she's saying.
So what are you guys
Is that
doing?
a cue? Should I comprehend things?
Could I be like, hello there, Goblin?
He turns his head and kind of just gives, like, a very casual wave, and then folds his hands back in front of him and looks up in the tree.
The weirdest fucking goblin on the planet.
Okay.
And, in fact, while you guys are doing this, I'll find a token for him if I can.
No offensive posture from him or the princess?
No, she's just kind of like, she's at the ready, looks like, but she's not advancing.
I'm gonna...
It seems to you like she's trying to ask you something.
Okay.
But you don't know what it is that she's saying.
How far out the path is he from us?
He's, like, almost on the path, like, just kind of off to the side of it. Like I
But
said,
how-
I'm trying to find a token for him.
I get you. I just want to... What I'd like to do is just kind of walk past her, give her, like, a reassuring nod, then stand next to him in the same posture and look up at the tree.
This is like that
Try to
high
find-
school
see
experiment
if
where
I can
you and
find
like
a-
two friends just stand in the hallway and look at the ceiling, and everyone starts doing it.
Yeah, that one kind of looks better. So we'll go with this guy right here. He doesn't have a crossbow. That's just, like, the closest physically to the one I'm describing as I can find.
I'm just going to be like,
Okay, roll perception. Looks like a tree.
oh my god!
Buckle, throw your entire computer away.
I feel like that's the best place he could
Pull
roll
the
at
cable
one time, 'cause now he's
leading
just
to your
stupidly
house
staring
out
at
of
a
the
tree.
ground and replace that as well.
Time to delete those cookies.
need to delete your entire internet service provider.
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm done. Whatever.
That's how the goblin got there.
Instead of looking up, he just looks down at the ground. Like, oh, interesting.
Just lint down my belly button.
So the goblin kind of like looks you up and down, and then do you speak Goblin? He says something to you in Goblin.
Nope. I'll look down and give him a shrug. Then look back up in the tree.
Is Ammo the only one who does speak Goblin?
I think so.
Roll a perception. Because you're too far away to hear it.
Okay.
Like, too far away to hear it as a given. He said something about not being from around here.
Clearly.
I will approach.
Is he trying to pick her up?
Who?
The goblin's like, come here often.
Yeah, come here often? Yeah, you want me to show you around?
Hello there.
Hello.
I hear you're not from around here?
You're clearly not from around here.
No, I'm not.
Tell me, where are you from?
I am from Kalimport originally, and then we came to a new land, and, well, almost died on the way here because of a giant tidal wave, but we came to this new land, and we've been staying at a settlement called, was it Candlemastia?
Camp
Yeah.
Candlemass.
Camp Candlemast.
Yeah,
Right,
the continent
Candlemastia.
is Candlemastia.
Right, that's right.
No, it's Garathis, but we'll get to
They
that.
won't
According to the
call it
Commodore.
Candlemastia. So yes, I hail from Kalimport.
I've never heard of that
Where?
place. Is it far?
Yes, very far.
Is
Where
it?
are you from?
Well, he asks you. Is it wondrous?
It can be. It's very big.
Are there many towers? I don't much care for heights.
I don't know what Kalimport really looks like.
Kinda,
Blinding.
sorta, not really. Most of it's
Kinda,
pretty
sorta.
flat. There's a
Not
big
really.
cliff, though.
It's deserty.
Ooh, we have deserts as well.
Where might you be from?
I've come from the south.
The south, huh? From this land?
Not exactly, no. I come from over the mountains originally.
Oh. Would that... Are they in the west, the mountains?
Yes, the mountains are to the west of you. North and west.
Okay. So he's from there originally. Why did you leave?
I was a slave.
That's unfortunate.
The Emperor has no love or compassion for my kind.
Are you speaking of Emperor Jaga?
Indeed I am. And by this point, like, you've noticed, like, even goblins when they're talking, like, they're very nasty, like, their voices are raspy and sharp, and they're just, like, very gross and brutish, and, you know, spittle flying from their lips, and not enunciating very well. Like, this is, like, it almost feels like you're talking to, like, a very serene human, the way that he's carrying himself and also speaking to you. Like, he at no point has he taken any kind of offensive or, like, defensive posture. Like, he's literally just stood there, like, still as a statue, pretty much, except for when he's been talking to you. And even while he's talking to you, he's just kind of, like, staring up into the tree.
Is anyone going to ask him what's in the tree?
I was just about to say, what are you looking at?
Nope, I'm going to just try to find it on my own.
Well, you guys can't understand me anyway, what either of us are saying, because we're speaking Goblin.
He says, well, I was traveling along this path and I just couldn't help but get the feeling that something was watching me. And he's kind of like looking around the different branches.
It's Michael Jackson.
Can I roll perception
No,
to see if
that's
I see
ignorant. You're
something?
being ignorant.
Can I roll perception? See if I see something?
You may.
How come it feels like somebody's watching me?
You don't see anything. Just a bunch of branches swaying gently in the breeze.
Hmm.
Can I pick up? Is there like any rocks or anything?
Sure. Rocks, branches, whatever you want.
I'm gonna toss a rock into the tree.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I asked the Goblin, do you speak Common?
He speaks in the same language that she does.
Okay.
And I'm not like, what's your insight bonus? Like, if you were to roll insight, what would it be? What would your
It would
bonus
be
be?
+5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll it then. Yeah, you gather that he speaks like whatever the common language of this land is.
Okay.
So they kind of start talking about something, but you don't know what they're saying. Like you can kind of gather that she's like giving him the lowdown on who you guys are and who she is, more or less.
Okay. Trying to think
So
what else I should ask him.
they stop talking and he turns back to you, Ammo, and in Goblin he says, it seems that you and your friend here suffer from a bit of a language barrier.
Yes, a little bit, but it does help now that you're here and you can speak her language and I can speak your language.
He says, I suppose that I could help you out. I still have another week or so before I need to return to the monastery.
Monastery?
Is he a monk?
Roll insight.
Goblin monk?
What monastery? Should I roll
Well, I
this
can't
since
roll
Trip
insight. I don't
can't
know what they're saying.
understand?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe. I mean, you've been adventuring with Chip, so they wear similar garb. But I mean, you haven't seen him do anything monk-like exactly, but he very well could be. He did say that he's from a monastery.
I asked him, what is this monastery?
We call ourselves the Order of the Claw. Some
The
of us
Order of the Claw?
some of us who are able to escape the clutches of Emperor Jaga and find serenity.
That definitely sounds monkish.
Does he not freak out when he sees where else?
Nope.
The Order of the Claw, huh?
Also, Garrett and Serafina can roll investigation. Because I'm assuming you're kind of like looking this guy over, get a feel for him.
Oh no, I'm just looking in the tree. Not looking at him at all, so you can disregard my investigation.
Okay.
I am looking for what he's looking at.
You notice that he's missing the pinky on his left hand.
Oh.
You remember who else was missing that, right?
That would be...
The Gimp.
Do we still have his head?
It's starting to stink, but yeah. Unless you want to get rid of it. Buckle, why don't you pay attention to the dog?
I'm just waiting for the head to start talking to us.
They all wound up when I went crazy town.
I'm trying to think if I should ask him about the missing pinky or not.
Buckle's beating his dog right now, by the way.
I guess I'll ask him. What happened to your hand? Is it his left hand?
Yep.
What happened to your left hand?
Also, you know that the Gimp was missing the pinky on its right hand.
So obviously this guy's the
Like
good
how
version.
Thong started calling it the Gimp too.
Well, you know it's called a penitent, but
Right hand? Because you said left hand before.
it should have been right hand. Adjust your notes accordingly. So the penitent was missing the pinky on its right hand. This guy's missing the pinky on his left hand.
I ask him what happened to your left hand there.
It's kind of like he's got like hand wraps on, and he slowly like removes his hand wrap to show you that it's just like a stump there. Like you can see there was like a small scar, but he says I've never had one. They take them at birth.
Oh,
It's the slave's mark.
well, that's just cruel.
So he explains that like those who are enslaved, and there's like humans among them, dwarves, goblins, bugbears, like all different races, and typically the ugly ones are usually like almost universally slaves.
Okay, that's mean.
Ask about dwarves, too. They're one of the low folk.
At this point, I'd imagine I'm kind of telling the rest of the party what we've been saying.
Yeah, I
since
mean,
it's been in Goblin this
I'm
whole
assuming
time.
that you're acting as a translator, yes.
So you want me to ask him about dwarves?
Yeah, I want to see if it's all of the considered lesser races or even the somewhat intelligent races like dwarves are also considered low races.
I will ask him if there were any dwarves amongst the slaves.
Yes, but not as many as, like, he explains that like it's mostly like humans and goblinoids. The occasional gnome, the occasional dwarf, but primarily it's humans, goblins, bugbears, orcs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And like he mentions the saurians, the crocodile people, basically. But they're like even lower than slaves because they're so bestial. They're basically like their attack dogs, if anything. Like, so an aristocrat of some standing would probably own X number of slaves and then Y number of guard dogs, basically.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything to ask?
We were kind of pulled along by the nose about it. I forgot the name of the dudes all in leather, and I don't think I wrote it down.
Penitent.
Penitent. Why didn't I write that down? Oh, because I wrote down jackass leather bitches.
Good notes, Buckle. Strong notes.
Yeah, I just sent those to Sherp tonight. I'm gonna have to like send him some updates. Yeah, these are heavily editorialized. I'm going to ask him through Ammo if she's willing to convey if he's familiar with the penitence.
I will ask him that.
He says, only about as familiar as I would like to be, which is I keep my distance.
Okay.
They were
Does
always
he-
the cruelest.
Does he know what, how do I put this sensitively, what races are taken to become penitents?
He says primarily humans, but he has seen a dwarf.
Dwarf penitent.
Can I ask him if he knows how exactly they become penitents? I don't know if that was ever explained.
Oh, the penitent man should pass.
He
The
doesn't
penitent man should
know.
pass.
It's just it's like a part of the society that's like so shrouded in secrecy. Like everybody knows that they exist, but nobody really knows where they come from. But if he had to guess, he would say like they're probably tied in with the church, which would be a church to Leviatar.
Why do they lack the pinky? On the other hand, does that indicate that they are not slaves and go to that role willingly?
He explains it like as follows. So it's considered forbidden to have more than 9 fingers by anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're missing the pinky on your left hand, it marks you as either lowborn or a slave. So like those are going to be your peasants, your common folk, slaves. Those who have their right pinky removed are usually of noble birth, aristocracy, high up in the church, politicians, things like that. So depending on which finger you're missing kind of marks your station in their society.
Makes sense. What I suspected.
Cafalua donated $2, says, Pinky isn't on the hand because it's in the pie. Enjoy. I figured that was aimed at you, Buckle. Keep your pinky out of the pie, bro.
I thought
Pie.
Pinky was given.
I was thinking more
plague.
of the pie, like the fingers baked into the pie.
The only pie I'm sticking it in is his mom's.
Ooh,
Her hair pie.
my
That's right,
pie, my fucking pie.
Sorry, Emma. I know that's.
What?
I know I'm rather crude at times, and I apologize.
I could be worse. I restrain it.
Emma
little
doesn't
bit.
get easily offended because she's a fucking adult.
I'm an adult, damn it.
Uh huh. Sure.
Gets onesie.
Kappa says he meant it how I said it, or how I was thinking it, like it's literally chopped off and put into a pie. But anyway, moving right along.
Spoilers.
So yeah. Monk's just kind of talking to you guys, looking up in the tree. I'm sure I saw something.
Something meaning.
Felt like something was watching me.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming Ammo's translating for you.
Dragon.
Mm.
It could be the fairy dragon.
Or it could have been the Splicer Beast.
Cafalua with another $2 holla. I'll let Buckle just read that one when it pops up on screen. I don't want
Hold on,
to.
let me unpause.
Oh boy. Do you want me to read it?
What does last puppy mean? Also, she passed a few years back, so I'm not sure whose butthole you were tongue punching, but maybe it was your mom.
Are you guys siblings?
Me, Cap, no.
Big-
We do fight like it.
Big reveal here on Divinity of Pain.
I love Cap.
Buckle is his own brother. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
It's true. If you're you are both your parents' son. Do multiple personalities have different parents?
Probably.
That's a good
No,
question.
one of them just gets put in the attic and can't go and play.
But you've never even seen your face in the mirror. You clearly haven't seen that episode of The Simpsons. If I go offline, it's because my dog is fucking around my wires. Get out of
Ouch.
here. Come on. Come on. Back up. Back up. Just get your ball and get out.
That's what she said.
Oh, hey, you actually made that into a shirt.
Get your ball and get out.
No, your shirt.
I roll, I
Bring it
die, I
on.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, same what I was wearing last Thursday. Because I'm a shill.